Money Monday.
And Money Monday, everybody listen up. According to a recent survey by Levo, more than 60% of women don't feel comfortable negotiating job offers or a raise, and that could be a costly mistake for us.
Well, let's say hello to Celia Ward Wallace. She's here. She's the co-founder of the Women's Financial Education Company, the Sacred CEO, and is here with five things you need to know to get yourself the best. Can I negotiate to 6 things?
I had way more, but they broke it down to only 5.
I said this before, and I hope it doesn't sound, sexist on my part or patriarchal, but I notice women emotionalize negotiations more than men do. Is that accurate?
I think it's true. We were just having this conversation actually in the green room about what women have gone through to either negotiate or not negotiate, or given away their power to others to negotiate for them. So a lot of the women were saying they felt more comfortable with their agents or managers doing the negotiation.
Yes.
But
that's this business. In life, you don't have agents in the real world.
No, that's why we got to advocate for ourselves. That's what I'm here today to talk about.
So we need to really prepare for the meeting. How do we do that? Do we just need to get into the zone in our own mind and maybe even write down some notes?
Yeah, before we even do that, we have to know that we are worth negotiating, that we are worth going after this. And so we really need to shift our mindset. You know, men go after opportunities when they feel 60% ready for it, whereas women wait for that 100% ready feeling that really never comes. So we need to get ourselves feeling prepared, and a lot of that comes to also finding opportunities to stand out, to really shine, and not deflect the attention for all the great stuff that we're doing, but actually take our credit where credit is due.
But one of the great things about women is they share credit. It's a good thing, right?
It is a good thing, but when you know you're about to start negotiating, you really, if you're spearheading projects, that's your opportunity to say, I'm at the top of this project, and our team did great, and I helped lead that.
Okay. You say formally request a meeting in advance.
Yeah, well, a lot of this is a no-brainer, but a lot of people would just, stop by and knock on the boss's door and say, hey, I'd like to have a conversation. That's really not what you want to do. You want to set up a time, have a schedule, let them know you're coming in to talk about your performance evaluation, and you'd also like to talk about your salary so that they're prepared, they're present, and you have that time to prepare as well.
I think it's kind of like the way that we look in the mirror. Men look in the mirror and go, yeah, I'm looking pretty good. And women look in the mirror and we go, oh, my thighs are too big, and we're pushing in our tummy. And
just this morning, I looked in the mirror and said, hey, I'm looking pretty good.
Okay. I think men do that a little bit more than women.
I'm looking pretty good.
I think you're looking pretty good too.
I'm feeling myself today.
Okay.
Well, you say it's important for us to practice our pitch. Do you mean really practice it in front of the mirror? How does that work?
Yeah, we want to start to put together a one-pager that, just like you would a resume, you want to put together something that has all of your accomplishments. If you've been with a company, what you've done and what you've achieved with them in terms of performance or teams that you've led. If you're coming in for initial salary negotiation, you want to have all of that in place so that you've gone through it, and when you come in, you feel confident, you feel prepared, and you feel justified in asking for what you're worth. And
you're well rehearsed in case things go in different directions. Right. You're ready to go.
Right.
All right, next one is negotiate. Negotiate, negotiate.
This one is key because we found that 57% of men negotiate, 7% only of women negotiate. Really? So we got to get that numbers up, sister. And really, I want you to channel Michelle Obama here, which is, when they go low, we go high. And one tip that I can give you is whatever salary you want, go in negotiating 10 or 20% above that so that you have somewhere to get down to where it's actually in the zone where you want it in the first place.
And Celia, what about, there are going to be situations where the boss simply doesn't have the money to give you. So we can get creative, maybe get some other things, vacation.
Yeah, that's a key thing too, is you're not just negotiating on salary. You want sick leave, you want stock options, you want maybe a flexible work schedule where one day a week you can work from home. And if you have multiple factors that you're negotiating about, maybe you lose on one but you win on another, and when you come out, you at least got ahead from where you were before.
And you also say, throw out 3 that you don't really expect to get.
Exactly.
Yeah, so, okay. Yeah. I know we got to go, but the final thing for you before we go. Men tend to see this as a game. Women see it as a very personal interaction. Am I accurate when I say that?
I think in a generalization you are, and that's part of what we're trying to do is teach women they deserve to make money, they need to be financially empowered so that they can live the lives that they want to live, and that the times are changing, especially with the millennials. They're coming in, becoming more entrepreneurs, becoming more CEOs, and we want to encourage them.
You are good.
It's so important. I mean, it goes up exponentially, doesn't it?
Exactly.
So every time you negotiate, it matters. Celia, thanks.
Yeah, we have all the tips on our website under the tab Money Monday. Celia, come back and see us again, okay?
I would love to.
All right.